Biotechnica. Welcome to another video. This is Caroline Green from Biotechnica. So today I have come up with something really good for all of you who are watching out this video. I'll be talking in this video how to fetch an internship position at National Center for Biological Sciences, Bangalore. When we have to talk about NCBS, everybody knows about the prestigious things that it has very specifically on the research aspects. So I'll be talking in this video whether you have any kind of opportunity to become an intern at National Center for Biological Sciences. And of course, we know about the PhD position at NCBS where you have to write TIFR examination and then only you can enter into NCBS. And NCBS has another important thing that we have to say is they have a lot of collaborations with international laboratories too. So it's always good enough to take up any internship positions at National Center for Biological Sciences in Bangalore. So let's talk about the complete topic in detail. So first, let's talk about what is this National Center for Biological Sciences and where is it located, and we'll be talking about the website also in detail. So NCBS is National Center for Biological Sciences and it is located at Bangalore, and this is the NCBS website you're actually seeing. When you go to this, you can literally go on to the different faculty site and you can look for the internship opportunity. So when you're going to go in for the site, you can click on to the research and underneath you can click onto the faculty and you can see the different departments. And if you go to each of the faculty, there would be internship notification which will be coming, or whether you can send any sort of email ID or your CV or your research interest to them. That also you can do. So let's talk about the second point, which is how you can grab an internship opportunity at National Center for Biological Sciences. So I'm going to talk about 3 ways that you can do. First is emailing to the respective faculty that you would like to work under. So which means you need to know what are the departments that are available, what are the faculties and what are the projects that's been going on, what is the project you like, and whether you can go for an internship. Is there any opportunity available there or not? There are some faculties who will have internship opening and you can join the laboratory at any period of time. There are some faculty who will call for the notification, or there will be notification coming only when there is a need. So accordingly, you should look for the website very specifically in the faculty laboratory site, and then you can get to know about it. So first is you can email directly to a professor and you can ask that you are interested in their project and you can become an intern also. The second is notification usually comes according to the vacancy that they wanted. So if there is any vacancy, you can see notification. And the last is look for labs providing internship opportunity all around the year. Suppose if you are someone who want an internship immediately, then look for the laboratories which will provide internship every year, like all around the year. If they are going to provide, then you can look for that and then you can start applying. So these are the 3 ways that you can actually fetch an internship at NCBS. So here I'll be talking about what are the departments that are available very specifically, and here how the internship opportunity works is like similar to that of how you get an internship opportunity abroad. The same way here also it happens, where you have to send your CV along with your statement of purpose or the research interest. Along with that, why you are applying for this one, every sort of details you have to mail to the respective faculty and you can apply. So I'm going to talk about what are the departments that are available. So here you can see biochemistry, biophysics and bioinformatics department, neurobiology department, and cellular organization and signaling, genetics and development, theory and modeling of biological system, ecology and evolution. You can see a lot of faculties will be coming under, mostly in all the cases, like 2-3 departments they will be working on. So I have listed what are the faculties who are specialized in all these departments who provides internship opportunity all around the year, or you can send your email ID at any point of time. So this is about the department. So first I'll be talking about the first biochemistry, biophysics and bioinformatics department. If you are interested, then which are the professors are providing you an internship opportunity. So first let's talk about internship opportunity in the labs in the Department of Biochemistry, Biophysics and Bioinformatics. So these are the professors' laboratory you can go and work under. So this is Professor Giant Lab. So it is mainly based on protein folding. And if you want to apply for this lab and becoming an intern, what are the criteria you need to have? First criteria, you need to have your research proposal. So about the research proposal, so the research proposal should be of 500 words, and this proposal should be based on reading any of the papers that is published in their own laboratory. You cannot read any other research papers and you can write any proposals based on that one. You have to read any one of their research papers, and then you can actually proceed them like you are interested in doing their projects also. And you need to have a reference letter. And then duration is usually going to be, if you want to become a summer trainee, 9 weeks you need to be there. Long-term trainees, 5 months. And if you want to become a project assistants or research fellows, it is usually for 2 years. This is a strict duration that you have to stay in their laboratory. And usually preferences for taking an internship will be mainly based on summer research fellow. If you apply through IAS, which is Indian Academy of Sciences, there will be a notification coming where you will be applying for internship position, and you can put your preferences as National Center for Biological Sciences, and then you can go to the respective laboratory. Or if you go through National or Jawaharlal Nehru Center, if you're going to apply through that, they will give more preferences to those people. So if you are looking for a summer internship, you can apply through IAS or Jawaharlal Nehru Center, and then you can write the name of the professor and you can proceed on. This is one of the opportunity if you want to take up an internship position at Professor Jayan's lab. The next one is Dr. Ashwin's lab. So he was basically talking about the computational and functional genomics of bacterial gene regulations. And what is the criteria? You have to go in for notification, which is not accepted all around the year. Whenever there's a vacancy, then you can apply for this one. So always go for the notification. Under this training and position tab, you can go and you can check whether the notification is going on. Is there any opening over there? Then you can apply for this. But he provides internship opportunity also, but it is based on whenever there is a vacancy, then you can go for this one. The next is Dr. P.V. Shivaprasad's lab. So this is based on the plant epigenetics. You can go for it, and you can go to this website. When you're going to go in for this website, there will be a page like this, and under research opening, if you're going to see, so whatever you want to go in for, like graduate trainings are always welcome. You have to mail to this respective email address, which is shivaprasad@ncbs.res.in, and you have to send your CV and your research interest. And then you can send that person, and then if the professor is willing to take you, then he will definitely take you, which is accepted all round the year. The next laboratory is Dr. Vinod Kumar's laboratory, and here you have to compose a single page of research interest, and it's not only based on what research they are actually carrying out. You can write a research interest on whichever you like the most, and you have to send your CV and your research interest specially to this email address, which is vkumar@ncbs.res.in. So you can approach this person. You can go to their website and check whether you are liking the project, and accordingly you can apply. The next one is Dr. Shruti's laboratory. So if you want to go in for, you can just click on to this site and you can check in over. Interns, JRF, master's thesis students can definitely apply for this laboratory, and the summer internships are also available. If you want to become a master's thesis student or intern, you need to stay there for almost 6 months, and the condition is computational biology internships are only given in this laboratory, Dr. Shruti's laboratory, and summer internship is also possible, but you can avail a summer internship only by applying through IAS, Indian Academy of Sciences. So if you have a programming languages or experience, then it is very easy enough to enter into this lab. Suppose if you're someone who likes programming and wanted into any sort of projects, then I would suggest going for Dr. Shruti's laboratory. And this is the email address. You can just email all your documents like CV and your short statement of your research interest and why you want to apply for this laboratory. Everything you can go in for. So this is based on the biochemistry, biophysics and bioinformatics laboratories that you can go and work under these scientists or the professors or the doctors who will be working under certain projects. So this is about the biochemistry. Next we'll talk about internship opportunity in the labs under neurobiology. There are many people who works under neurobiology. So So I'm going to talk about Professor Upinder. So in his laboratory, there is actually availability of the internship position is over. But next year, if anybody wanted to apply, they can apply through IAS, Indian Academy of Science program. If you wanted to take up an internship in Professor Upinder's lab, then you can definitely go and apply. But this is through IAS only. He's going to recruit the intern opportunities. So this is about the neurobiology. Many people who are listed in other departments also come under neurobiology. So you can check onto the site and you can get to know about it. So the next is internship opportunity in laboratory in the Department of Cellular Organization and Signaling. If you're someone who likes to go in for this kind of research and wanted to get some sort of training, then you can go for this. So the first person is Shwadin's lab. You can go for Shwadin's lab. So here you can see interested potential trainees. They are recruiting trainees also. This is all around the year. So you have to email to the professor your CV along with your research interest to this person, which is accepted all around the year. The next person is Dr. Anjana's laboratory. You can go in for. So if you wanted to go in for, you just have to email Anjana at ncbs.res.in and you have to email your CV and all the details of your research interest. And the next person is Dr. Varadarajan Sundaramurthy, and you have to email your CV and your research interest to this email ID, which is varadana at ncbs.res.in. So if you wanted to work under this department, then you can apply for these people who will be accepting interns all around the year. So this is all about the internship opportunity in cellular department. The next one is going to be internship opportunity in genetics and development. If you want to go in for genetics and development, I'm going to list out the laboratory that you can go for, which accepts all around the year. So Professor Geeti Hazan. So here it is short-term visitors are available, but you have to confirm whether there is a vacancy or not. They are accepting it, but you have to send your CV and your research interest to the specific person, and you should ask is there any vacancy, and if there is a vacancy, then you will be taken as a intern also. So Dr. P.V. Shivaprasad, which we have already seen in the previous department also. So the same cases, you can do the same. And the next is Dr. Hiya Ghosh. So Hiya Ghosh usually takes an interns for about 10 to 12 months or longer projects, not for like 5-6 months. You have to stay there for 10 to 12 months. If you are wanting to work under her, then you have to send your CV, a write-up describing your interest and what is your future aspiration, and you also have to submit 3 reference letters, and you have to email to hiya@ncbs.res.in. So you can work under this person also. The next person is Dr. Dimple's laboratory. You can work under. You have to send your CV and your write-up to this email address. So dnotani@ncbs.res.in. So you can actually apply to this one also under genetics and development department. The next laboratory is Dr. Raj's laboratory. So you have to send your CV and your research proposal to this email address also. The last person is Dr. Abhishek's laboratory. Same, you have to send your CV and your research interest to this one. So I have jotted out the laboratories which accepts internship opportunity all around the year, with few exceptions. Some of them will you have to mail them asking for whether there's a vacancy. Then you can go in for the internship opportunities also. So this is in the Department of Genetics and Development. So I'm going to talk about the last department, which is Theory and Modeling of Biological Systems. So in this, you are going to see Dr. Sashi Koshavi, and she is actually recruiting a long-term interns, so which is longer than 4 months. If you are interested in molecular biology and proteins, and you need to have an experience in mutagenesis, plasmid preps, protein purification, then you can apply for this one. But this laboratory will not accept summer or winter interns unless they come to the academics. IAS, if you apply through IAS and if you're coming, they are going to accept it, or else they're not going to accept summer or winter interns. But long-term interns are possible if you're going to approach them directly and go in for this one. So you can also go in for this laboratory. The next one is Professor Upinder's. So same situation, like this year it's over. So next year you can start applying by 2023 through IAS only. They are accepting the interns. So to summarize all these things, whatever departments you are going in for, whether it starts off with departments from biochemistry or ecology, theory and modeling, or genetics and cellular organization, then it's very important. If you see, in most of the cases, you have to approach the professors. You have to approach the respective professors through an email and your research interest. And research interest, the research proposal should be very valid enough. And if you have a real good experience, like if you are in your bachelor's or your master's, and if you have a little bit of research experience and if you know a technique, then you can really message them or email them, and you can ask them any vacancies available, and you will be going in for a meetup. And if it's possible, then you can go in for the internship, or else you can apply through IAS, Indian Academy of Sciences, or you can apply through Jawaharlal Nehru Center, and through that you can enter into any of the laboratories also. So the most important thing is mailing the respective professors and getting an internship position, or the second thing is applying through IAS, like summer or winter intern, applying through Indian Academy of Sciences and fetching an internship position in any of these laboratory at National Center for Biological Sciences in Bangalore. So this is all about that you can fetch biotech internships in National Center for Biological Sciences in Bangalore. I believe that this video is helpful for all of you. So we are coming up with videos which has a lot of effort been done in every video. So if you really like this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel, and click onto the bell icon so that you'll be notified every time we post a video. Thank you all of you for joining.